Alright guys, it is time for our second game of this second series of the day, being LucifroN versus BabyKnight. LucifroN, after some excellent play in the first game and some really nice ghost usage, was able to take the first win. Our second map is going to be on Entombed Valley, and LucifroN is going to be started as the blue Terran in the top left hand side corner of Entombed Valley. His opponent BabyKnight as the red Protoss is gonna start in the bottom right hand corner of this map. If you guys have any feedback about my commentary or want to give me any advice, do not hesitate to either post on Twitter or on my Facebook, or just in the chat of my stream. I can read this while I commentate. And LucifroN, he went for Command Center in the previous game. Command Center first. We're gonna have to see. This is actually one of the better maps for Command Center first, but he chooses to go for the first barracks. BabyKnight, okay, I was gonna say maybe a Nexus first, but he just goes for the 13 gate. He chooses not to scout this time after it. It can be a bit frustrating on this map if you scout at 13, because he will scout here, and then once you arrive here, usually the Marine might almost be out, and there will be a depot most of the time, so you can't even get up. So this might be why BabyKnight is not scouting at all. I think since he's not scouting, I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for a Zealot and basically just sends it out on the map to get a little bit of information. But I expect nothing else than a 1 gate expand out of BabyKnight. This is the go-to build of PvT right now. And LucifroN going for his standard orbital command timing here. He's actually going to scout after his barracks here, and this depot just meaning to prevent scouting out of BabyKnight, maybe make him a little bit scared of facing gas build with Hellions, Marines, or anything, some kind of Banshee. Whereas he's just gonna go for the command center first in this corner here. LucifroN seconds away from finally scouting BabyKnight, who has gone for a Zealot. He's actually not fully saturating his gas here. I think he just wants to go up to a quick 100, gets Warp Gate first, followed by a Stalker. And he's gonna go for the Nexus 20 here with just 1 Zealot, so a bit greedy, but on this map it's definitely one of the better maps for this. Oh, he actually cancelled the Zealots, okay. I think that's perfectly fine. Does not Chrono Boost the Stalker just yet. He's gonna Chrono Boost Warp Gate a bit, go for the second gas, and this seems to be the standard build of BabyKnight here. He gets 2 gases, he saturates them, and then he adds on 2 more gates. Later he adds on a Robo, and he already has a pretty decent gas economy. Whoa! We have a dual command center here being made for LucifroN, who was able to scout exactly what BabyKnight was doing. He's even hiding his SCV inside of the base of BabyKnight, so he's gonna basically keep it here for some time. In around 6 minutes, I think he's gonna scout again, see exactly what BabyKnight is doing, and maybe scout something crazy, but I guess not, since we only have the standard 2 more gateways that were made here from BabyKnight. He's gonna claim the control of this Zelnaga tower. For now, 1 probe is out on the map. I don't think we're gonna see a pressure out of BabyKnight, but it's not impossible. I guess he would have done a sentry. He's going for the second Stalker once again. And we're gonna have a proxy pylon. This does not mean much. It can just be used much later on. Does not have to be a big pressure in the first place. Actually, BabyKnight Chrono boosted Warp Gate a lot, so maybe he's gonna have to do 1 round of like 2 sentries, 1 Zealot here, and then 1 more round of full Zealots, and then just go for a big pressure. But usually when you do this, you need to have a sentry out as soon as possible so it builds up on energy, and this time he didn't. So yeah, 2 sentries, 1 Zealot as predicted. And the next warp in will either be a lot of Stalkers or a lot of Zealots, I think. And he's like going for another pylon, so he's gonna go for a big pressure here. He's really committing quite a lot to this. LucifroN not having scouted much, he's gonna scout the 3 gates now. We're gonna see what this triggers exactly out of him. He's been getting a lot of Marines, and he's adding on 2 more barracks. Actually, this kind of pressure is supposed to be very good for the Protoss, just because this kind of punishes 3 command center. The opponent, I mean, we see right now 9 supply army for LucifroN, who's realizing he's about to be attacked here at 6 minutes 48. I guess this always hits around 7 minutes. 2 more Stalkers are going to be added to the mix here. We're going to have 1 Guardian Shield and maybe 2 Force Field around this bunker being used. Or he has to do a lot of damage. He has to snipe this bunker as soon as possible. And I think he's gonna do a lot of damage with this. He's already sniped the bunker. He needs to start a step here. He needs to pull back and keep on attacking. All those Marines running into the Stalkers right now. LucifroN doing a lot of damage. He has to finish this bunker if he wants to have a shot at holding. We have Marauder joining the fight. One more Marauder, 2 more Marines being made here. Steam Pack is on the way, but not gonna complete on time here. And this bunker is going to be filled with units here. And I think LucifroN, he has defended for now, but if BabyKnight wants, he can keep on trading Zealot for SCVs here. Just make Zealots go in and keep on killing SCVs. Yeah, and that's what he chooses to do. He's chrono boosting his gates here. He's gonna keep on making probes continuously. He's up to 40 probes to 25 SCVs off his opponent right now. And BabyKnight, he really wants to do as much damage as he can here, where I think he knows that he's facing triple mule right now, and he's gonna try to snipe this bunker here. We have a Marauder in the fight. Gonna be sniping this one sentry with energy, maybe. No, he does not. But I mean, LucifroN is doing such a good job of holding this right now. He might be lower in supply and SCV count, but if he can hold this a little bit more and does not keep on taking damage, it will be very good for him. That's why BabyKnight, he knows that he's going forward now. He has just sniped some SCV here. He's actually trying to kill his opponents. Just kill those last 2 SCVs and pull back, and I think, yeah, now he should stop with the aggression. There is enough Marauders to crush all of the Stalkers. And we're gonna have to see what BabyKnight chooses to do. And well, this SCV was really the reason why LucifroN was able to scout this so nicely and adapt to it so well. And BabyKnight, it kind of looked for a second like he was gonna keep on applying pressure here, but he's just gonna pull back for now. I really like this decision. 2 engineering bases are going to go down from LucifroN behind this. He does not want to fall very far behind on upgrades. The SCV inside of the base of BabyKnight was finally killed. We have 1 gate being added. BabyKnight is going to go up to 4 gates total. 1 Twilight, 1 Forge. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for Forge and Armor again. If he does get Blink, it will be with attack, I think. And it's really up to him. Okay, Charge plus Armor it would be. Templar Archives will go down. He's already on 4 gases. He does not want to make any more Stalkers or Sentries. He's going to be making only Zealots. He's going to have to spend his gas in Templars. And LucifroN playing it very safe right now, not taking any risk moving out. He's going to wait for his first few Medivacs to start trying to do any damage. He did go again for the 2 Tech Lab on his barracks. He's going to add on 2 more barracks. This factory, I guess he could send out to do some scouting at the 3rd base of his opponent, maybe even land, use around here and land to basically get a good position. LucifroN uses his scan. He knows he's facing the exact same as last game. And I think he's just going to go for the exact same as last game as well. He's just going to get his upgrades up, get an armory soon, as well as a Ghost Academy. And Ghost Academy. Well, I'm just predicting everything right, aren't I? 3rd Orbital Command is going to land here. And we should see some SCVs being transferred. I wonder what the exact timing is usually on those extra barracks from Terran, because we see, I mean, as a Protoss on 2 bases, you're like up to 8 gates, usually. That's exactly what BabyKnight has right now, and since he has a 3rd, he could even go up to 10. But as a Terran, he has his 3rd base already, he's saturated it now. He does not choose to, I mean, it doesn't seem like you have the money to add on more barracks like right now. You need to wait a bit more. And BabyKnight, his micro is so nice this game. He's actually ahead in supply compared to LucifroN. This would have never happened if BabyKnight had chosen the passive option here. Being aggressive is really what put him in this current position in this game. And he's actually going to move out now. He wants to hit a big timing with the first 4 Templars here. And usually when you watch PvT, even if there is Stormplay and stuff, it's very feeling based. You don't have like specific timings where you attack, except maybe when you have some upgrades sometimes finishing. But BabyKnight, he seems to have this standard where like he makes 4 Templars as soon as possible, and then he upgrades Storm, and then he hits this big timing with 4 Templars while there is no Ghost. And I really like this because it was successful last game. It was really the big attack that came later on against a lot of Ghosts that set him behind. And in this game he's going to do it again. But LucifroN, look at his defense. He's just done this so well. Guard and Shield has to be used here if he does not want to lose everything instantly. Oh, one of Snipe was used on those Templars, and he actually lost one of the Templars. He has 3 Storms left. He's actually well on his way to having maybe 5, because 2 of those Templars are getting higher on energy. BabyKnight not adding any extra gates right now. He's going to add on an extra Forge, a robotics facility, and he's still trying to put on pressure. Nice snipes here by LucifroN, getting one more of those Templars. There is 1 Templar left here for BabyKnight. He could choose to go up here and try to storm, but really nice force fields here, basically splitting the army in half. He's going to send those Zealots on this side. He's going to try to trap this army here, maybe move back up here, throw down some force field. He's actually trying to snipe this orbital command here. He goes back up, but nice snipe. Oh my god, those snipes have been so perfect from LucifroN. You give him a Blade Master, he picks up items and crushes your Archmage. You give him ghosts, and he basically snipe every one of your Templars. This guy. Don't give him units that you can micro or you will regret it. And 132 supply for BabyKnight right now to the 124 of LucifroN. LucifroN, he has 2-2 on the way. It's just about to finish. And we're going to have the big Colossus tech switch from BabyKnight here. And I really like this. This really what was lacking out of him last game. If he was to play this like last game, he will hit a big timing now and lose everything and then be counter-attacked and lose everything. But he's going to choose to play passive, add on a force base, most likely tech to dual Colossus. If he can get 4 or 5 Colossus out and his opponent doesn't have many Vikings, this is going to be very bad for LucifroN. But LucifroN, he knows that right now he has a timing window where he can attack and do a lot of damage. He already has a couple ghosts. So if he goes now, he could really do much damage to his opponent. And well, LucifroN is not scanned just yet. He actually did see this pylon. He's going to choose to ignore it for now. He really wants to put on some big pressure here. Finally, you're watching LucifroN's view. He scans this. He chooses to go in. He's very fearless about this. There is almost no Templar. He's going to snipe all of them immediately. And LucifroN, this looks so good for him. We had actually a Zealot being sent here in this mineral line. Going to get at least 2 or 3 SCVs. 3 right now. He's going to try to MP everything here. BabyKnight sees this coming, but it's maybe very late for it. Those Colossus do not have range. They are not going to do much here. Look at those EMPs. Hitting all the Zealots here. Those ghosts are going to be trapped, but I mean, this Bioforce is pretty big. I think BabyKnight should have enough to defend here, but I mean, he's lost all of his Archons, all of his Templars. LucifroN just playing so well in this game. 3-3 is on the way. 3 attack actually just for LucifroN, whereas BabyKnight is actually 1-1 here against the 2-2 of LucifroN. So that's why right now he's kind of actually losing this fight. Oh, maybe a snipe on the Colossus here from LucifroN. He chooses to go into the Stalkers right now. They do not have Blink. BabyKnight's actually skipping Blink here to get more Templars and tech to Colossus faster. And this is not going to be good for him. We have Zealot position at the force base of LucifroN, buying some time, maybe delaying it. And LucifroN right now, he really needs to get as many Colossus as he can. But well, LucifroN, he's seen those Colossus. He's going to be able to get a lot of Vikings out. You see, he's already queuing a bunch. I'm surprised he hasn't made an extra starport just yet. We might see this in a moment. And 3-3 is on the way for LucifroN. If he hits a big timing with 3-3 against 2-2 and use the same ghost control as he did before, I think he's just going to be able to end the game here. BabyKnight, they keep trading armies basically, but every time it seems like LucifroN trades better just because he snipes Templars at the last second, or I guess BabyKnight hasn't done as good as you could usually in this position as the Polos with the feedbacks. I think I haven't seen a single feedback and Storm so far in this game, and he's open Templars. How is this possible? LucifroN moving forward the force base. Oh, we have Blink being researched right now. 3-3 on the way for BabyKnight. He has 1 more Colossus making. He's up to 3 Colossus right now. He does have range. There is not much Viking, just 2 Vikings. 4, actually 4. For LucifroN, he's going to snipe this Nexus and pull back. He's trying to drag his opponent out of position here, and this might work. BabyKnight is streaming in now, even though he already lost his Nexus. I think this is a mistake. And he's actually going to storm his own Zealots here. And this might be a hit for BabyKnight in this game. LucifroN just microing so well, splitting his unit here, dodging the storms really nicely. If he had just stood there, this would have been a whole different fight. Stutter stepping right now. In the meantime, he's macroing perfectly, adding on 4 more ghosts right now. A Force Command Center is on the way as well. He's going to be able to snipe this Nexus once more. BabyKnight's supply right now falling rapidly. 29 army supply to 62 of his opponents. And BabyKnight in a world of trouble right now in this RSL playoffs. He's going to remake the Nexus, remake a couple Templars. I mean, what can he do right now, really? If he attacks, his opponent's base will be too far. And by the time he arrives, the Terran army will be so big that attacking would not be good. The only option for BabyKnight right now was to camp and try to get as many units out as he can. He does send a couple Zealot here to try to get some kill, but LucifroN, he had the Zenlaga Watchtower control. He was able to see it. He intercepts those units. He's going to PF his force base, maybe even get a turret there so that no DTs can mess with it. And 3-3 has finished. I wouldn't be surprised if he starts Ghost cloaking here, which would be very good for him. Obviously, he can just scan, snipe the observer, and keep on doing well with those ghosts. BabyKnight, he has a lot of gates, but I mean, he just doesn't have the economy right now. He's up to 13 gates right now. And BabyKnight is going to have to make something really good this game if he wants to win. He's actually stopped Colossus production. He's going into full immortal mode right now. He's going to have just one Colossus. He's getting 4 immortals. This one Zealot has to pull back if he does not want to die. I think LucifroN is going to spot this observer and snipe it. He knows that the limited, BabyKnight easily has a limited amount of observers right now, so he wants to kill as many as possible. And yeah, Ghost Cloaking has started. +2. Ship Weapon has started as well. BabyKnight here in a full defensive position. 80 army supply to the 111 of LucifroN, but LucifroN 3-3 against 3-3. He has, oh my god, this was so good by him. He's gonna be able to snipe this Colossus before the fight even starts here, and BabyKnight in a world of trouble here. He's gonna get his entire army EMP'd here. LucifroN scanning very nicely every time, seeing all of this army coming towards him. And right now he's actually kind of lost vision. I guess his Vikings give him some. He has to be careful. The Templar could EMP and storm, feedback and storm a lot of this army, but LucifroN, I don't know, man. His ghost control is just too good, and ghosts are just too good as well. BabyKnight right now losing everything. 64 army supply to 117 of his opponents. BabyKnight is going to go into the fight. Those Immortals are doing a decent job, but I mean, even if BabyKnight deals with this, he's already lost so much that I think this is not going to matter. We have a couple Archons here morphing. I think he realized that his opponent does not have any EMPs left, and he wants those Archons basically to tank and deal enough damage to be able to get rid of those Templars, get rid of those ghosts. I'm sorry. And right now LucifroN trying to retreat. Oh, he has Cloak. He could use Cloak and escape here, but he forgot that he has it. Oh, he's just gonna pick up and try to leave, but oh, those Archons are not that slow. They do snipe this medivac. They're gonna get even 2 more Vikings. Well, those Archons did a great work here, holding. And I mean, BabyKnight, even if he has held this, he's down to 58 workers to the 82 of his opponent. That's actually too much, 82. He should suicide a few. Planetary plus orbital command. Wow. I'm like very impressed with LucifroN, and I'm really maybe a bit Star Trek and admiring his macro here as well, because like I really like his building positioning as well. It looks so clean. It's like perfect clean Terran macro here. His groupings, look at this, so clean. Marine Marauder, Ghost, Vikings. Like, what can you do better? Really nothing, I think. And he's added on this base. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries on PFing a couple more bases here, just to make sure there is no chance he can lose this game. He should not give too much time to BabyKnight. He actually did research Cloak, and he has a nuke. Almost finished. He just finished now, so I think he's going to nuke this base. Let's see how he chooses to do this. He scans here. Oh, that's so smart. Did you see what he just did? He attacked the Robo here. He's trying to let... Okay, and this worked. He's baited BabyKnight's army here. Let's look where BabyKnight is looking. BabyKnight is looking over here. He was attacked by a ghost. He thinks this was a mistake by LucifroN, but LucifroN is just trying to outsmart BabyKnight here. Oh my god. 18 kills. He got 18 probe kills. I'm sorry I missed this nuke. I can watch the replays for you guys later if you want, but that was so smart and so good by LucifroN here. If I ever see a ghost attacking one hit one of my buildings, I know where to look. I know that I need to look exactly on the other side. LucifroN right now moving it for the kill. He knows he has done a lot of damage. He can finish his opponent here. And oh, he's gonna snipe the Colossus here immediately. He's getting ready for some good EMPs. He's pulling back his army here. He needs a lot more EMPs on those Archons if he wants to win this fight cleanly. Those Archons using some splash damage to those units now, but I mean, BabyKnight's army just falls so fast to this Bioforce. And GG. BabyKnight says LucifroN with the 2-0 lead in this series. Oh my god, he's playing so well. This is ridiculous. I usually I wouldn't praise a player so much, but like LucifroN is playing so sick. Like it's not even funny at this point. We're gonna have a quick break, guys, and then we'll be right back with the 3rd game of this series. You're watching the RSL playoffs. This is the round of 16. Be back in a minute.